Hello. Yeah. Welcome. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning. Depending on where you're watching from. I greet you. Right now, we are on the Twitter space. We are on the Twitter space, and I'm about to bring it to you. So please, as you come in, hit the like button, share, share, share. Let's do this together. Let's do this together. MNK. I'll connect you right away.
Biafrans,
You're welcome.
the ones that Mazen Namdekanu sacrificed everything that he has, everything, all his comfort, his family, everything for, didn't do what they're supposed to do. They did not listen to their leader. They did not follow the instruction of their leader. That's why Mazen Namdekanu is still in detention. You know, I said it. We can blame the British. We can blame the Fulani government and their stooges. We can blame all that, which is all correct. But we also have to look in the mirror and then ask ourselves, did we do our part? Because in my opinion, I don't think we did. So when their option is when the prime minister says sit at home, that impact it will make is what will bring Mazen Namdekanu out. If you're waiting for the zoo government to release Mazen Namdekanu, you and me will be waiting for till thy kingdom come. That will never happen. That's all I have to say, Biafrans. I will pass the mic over to Raphael Ajere. Chiamaka, unmute yourself.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Hold on, guys. I want to be sure that I'm coming out on the Twitter, please. Can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, that's good. I'm coming out on the tweet because I'm trying to stream it on the YouTube also. So thank you very much. The first, when we are asking who do you think is actually holding Mazen Namdekanu, this topic cannot be overemphasized. We are actually culpable. Our people, our people. Not a few of us that have, made up our mind and have taken a definite stand to defend our freedom by going into civil disobedience, which some people are already seeing as something that is, not right, not good enough. When Martin Namdekanu told them that, "Oh no, but put us soon, then we can see me." They come and say, "Hey, we can see me." There's no other way. The only languages we understand is action, is violence, because they only know how to be violent. And if you must defeat them, you have to double your own violence. You have to make sure you multiply the violence to them. Because that's the only thing they understand. In fact, for me, what we have even done so far, we have not sat at home. We haven't. We have not done anything. And our people are the ones kicking against this thing. Tell me, if all these our men that you call the allies and all these politicians, the governors and all these our people, if we can come together without all these camps here, camp there, and all these people coming to keep, the only thing they know how to do is to counter whatever anybody says that is supposed to work, because it is not them, it is Simon Ekpa will go against it. If our people have not been doing all this, I tell you, by now we must have known where we have gotten to. Mazen Namdekanu would not be there by now. But because we keep going on the contrary, just to kick against our people, excuse me, my nose is blocked, just to kick against our people, that's why you see that this thing is being delayed. And the more we, keep kicking against our people, the more we keep fighting this civil disobedience, the more this thing is being lingered and is delayed. This is the only way. There's no other way out. So if we continue to fight against it, we are fighting against Mazen Namdekanu, and we are fighting against our freedom. So we are the ones. We are the ones. Because when these people that are holding Mazen Namdekanu, when they look and say, okay, the real IPOB, the fake IPOB, you get to our autopilot, this one my sub, the politicians, your hands and people. Are we not the ones that are holding ourselves? I am so happy that now it is clear to them that those of us that have taken this decision and have decided to, we have enacted the Biafra Republic government in exile, and we are moving forward with the cabinet and everything. They can see the seriousness in us, and they know we're not joking. And more than 90% of Biafrans are on our side. That is why we are going to win this battle. So all these remaining 10% or even lesser than that are just shaking their head, like Mazin Abikadu will say, you guys are just idiots and you are losers. Just watch how you will disgrace yourselves very soon. Watch it, because you cannot eat your cake and have it. You want to have a Nigeria and have Biafra. Let me try it. While you are still trying Nigeria, you want to hold Biafra in one hand. They just look at you and say, look at these idiots. Look at these idiots. You can't eat your cake and have it. So it's either you decide to stand with the people that have shaved their hair and are ready to go to jail no matter what, or you forget about it and just convert to Islam. Already, just become an Islamic person. Already. Help them to Islamize yourself already. Just do that. And we'll know that, yes, look at where you stand. But when we are taking this decision for sit at home, and somebody will come on Twitter and say, the sit at home, we are bastardizing this. And this is rubbish. Very stupid, idiotic people. You see people that are so self-centered and idiotic, that have nothing to offer, and they will say something. And you, with your Akul Uche, you are following them. That your Akul is not Uche. It is nothing but Koko that is in your head. You have nothing in your head. You see somebody that is making impact. Look, for this week that just passed by, all the Zoom media is carrying the news from the Biafra Republic government in exile. All the Zoom media everywhere is carrying the news from the table of our prime minister. Is that not an evidence that we are making impact, that we are shaking these people where it matters most? And instead of you to join us, can you come out and come over? All you are doing is that achita it wish you will all go blind. Thank you very much, my fellow comrades. Please let's know that we need to push this thing. Don't worry. If Mazin Abikanu said, even if it's only one person that is remaining, that one person must keep the fire on. Because he already said it that many people will be bought over. So if you are surprised that people are already, tickling towards the other direction, if you are surprised, then you never follow Mazin Abikanu. I personally am not surprised. Even some people I had so much regard for. Some people, I can see that now, listening to some idiots like that Ghana boy. I see some people that I thought they have brain. I see them listening to Dead Stone. And I ask myself, this person is supposed to be educated. Why can't you use your tongue and count your teeth, for goodness sake? Now, if Master Simon Ekpa is like them, would you see that he will be doing the same thing that they are doing? Like, for example, whenever Master Simon Ekpa makes some games, he keep calling them to come. Let us do this thing together. He has never, continued just maybe I am making games, then let's continue to fight them. No. He will call them and say, let us do this thing together. He will tell us, okay, soften down, slow down the attack. It is because he wants to see whether these people will. Because he is not a self-centered person. He is not a selfish person or somebody that is looking for all this to consume upon his loss. No, it is for your own good and for his own good. That is the characteristics of one who is, a freedom fighter who carries everybody along. Remember, just like Mazin Abikanu told you from the onset, this is not a democracy. Freedom fighting is not democratic. It's not a democracy. You don't expect what happens in the democratic system to be the way the people at the helm of in this movement to be bringing democracy, to be seeking for your opinion. No. That is why I don't go looking out to. I want to talk to Simon Ekpa. I want to give him advice. What the bloody hell of an advice you want to give him? Give yourself advice and do what he says you should do, my friend. Stop looking for how you will get his number. I want to call him. I want to talk to him. What's in your head? I want to tell you. Take action on what he has told you to do, and let us get this thing done. Some people are just busy from January to December. I want to talk to MNK. Let me talk to him. Are you better than those that have talked to him since? You have not taken action based on what he has already told you. You want to talk to him. But if come back, give me now. Give me talk about house. He has okay. I want righteous school no there. Wake up and let's go and get this Biafra, for goodness sake. We have a few days ahead of us. Let's get it done. Thank you, my fellow comrades. I yield my mic.
Thank you so much, my brother, Pastor Vam, for that wonderful submission of yours. Thank you so much. The first, we will listen to a music, to a song, to
Please, Ogodoman is in the house, so Ogodoman is here. Please, we need to give him the microphone.
Ogodoman himself, the only Ogodoman. Ogodo, ya type kana na capital letter. Type kana capital letter. God bless you, sir.
He want to be my comrade. He want to be my comrade. You see, I am always very, very excited, very happy each time I pass by, each time I see all this, all of you, genuine comrades, genuine Biafrans, ezigbote onye Igbo. That is a true son of the soil, a true daughter of the soil. When they gather talk, you listen to them. You see, this Twitter space is just another sweet thing that this guy that just came up, and I'm loving it. Let me tell you something, Umunnem. Mazia Jere, you spoke my anyway. We walk in spirit, because the truth of the whole thing is that anyone that is genuinely fighting to be free has the same spirit. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, our leader. Have you all of you now noticed that even professors, PhD holders, Mbo Akabolele, Itiboribo, everybody, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is his leader. That is the handiwork of God. But when Mazin Nnamdi Kanu started, all of us started, just like as we are doing. Thousands and millions of them were fighting him, calling him the same name. They are calling Simon Ekpa now. The same thing they are calling Simon Ekpa. So those people are the ones holding Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. When Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, honestly, for good 2 months, I was down. I was completely sick. I couldn't get up. But when I regained my conscience, myself, knowing fully well that he's alive, that was actually when I began to breathe. But listening and following everybody from my old account that I doesn't, I saw people that I respected so much. I saw people that I dove my card for. The people I have seen one-on-one here in Toronto. The people I thought, honestly, in every honesty, that is with Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, they all failed. Today, Ifeanyi Ejiofor is receiving an award upon award from the same zoo government he pretends to fight. You see, if I even woke meter, okay, we are the one, my brother, the host. I don't know your name, it's not good, man. You made a very good point. We are the one holding Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, I am even removing it from the hands of the governors, because it is we Biafrans, the ordinary Biafrans, the original Biafrans, that are actually supposed to do what Mazin Nnamdi Kanu asks us to do. But unfortunately, all of us are not on ground. Unfortunately, those on ground are agents that followed bad agents to grave. In fact, those in, let me qualify them with EGG. That is what majority of Biafrans are. Those that are actually fighting Mazin Simon Ekpa and whatever we are doing. Because everything we are doing now is in line. Everything we are doing now is what Mazin Nnamdi Kanu wanted us to do. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu wanted us to bring down Nigeria zoo. But when this thing happened, I was championing the same thing. These individuals asked me, is Mazin Nnamdi Kanu dead? He said, when we did not see him. I said, are you seeing Mazin Nnamdi Kanu now? He said, but yeah, he's alive. These are the set of people, and Akabanko, listening to people that have no clue of what is happening. So Biafrans, we are the one holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am talking in block. I am talking in a generality. Yes, we in the autopilot as they brand us, let it be. We are the one doing something to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you see those people that are bringing pictures of 26 years ago. Say picture, meeting we had, say picture. Oh, I got an orphanage. All those things is bullshit. It's a crap. Because this is what they have been doing. This is what they wanted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be doing. Until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu began to cry and said, I need only 100 men. I need only 100 men. When he has millions following him. We are the one holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If we say it's the governors, let us, the Biafrans back home, because we cannot be everywhere at the same time. Those in the US cannot be in Canada. We in Canada cannot be in Germany. Those in Germany cannot be in Kuwait. Those in Kuwait cannot be in Finland. Finland cannot be in Switzerland. So wherever you find yourself is where God positions you. You must do something from there and encourage those on ground the necessity and the importance of following the set rules. Onyendu is not here, but we have another deputy here. So I'm going to yield for now for other people to have a chance to
Man,
talk.
your line of thought, there's something that is actually, as I'm here now, it's like a sword just pierced through my heart. And I ask myself, do you know that these people, this bunch of devils that have taken it upon themselves for 1 year to be fighting one man and has decided to give him double burden? They gave Simon Ekpa double burden. Simon Ekpa now do so this or now do so one do. Can you believe this? They gave this man double battle, unnecessary battle. So time Simon Ekpa we calculate your money here get message this who get this or now you come down because okay they say in 3 months because just them in 3 months.
That's it.
3 months can't wait this and that because even after the 3 months for the message. Do you remember Simon Ekpa crying like that?
You are right. They are
giving him double burden. On a loose on this one. On a loose on bloody evil demons. I tell you, it's also the YouTube.
They are the one holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are the one holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are the one holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for crying out loud. It is we, Biafrans, that are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because if it is the governors, we will chase them out of what is in the government house. We will chase them out. If we don't know how to chase them out, that government house let them bring their fire service and begin to quench it. In fact, Biafrans are
on my title on YouTube, I said, who do you think is still keeping MNK in DSS stroke DOS dungeon? Because this dungeon where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is, it's not just DSS dungeon. It is DOS dungeon. DSS stroke DOS dungeon. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Samaneka now do so DSS or now do so what did DOS even do?
I am from an Igbo. Munye Bonyoku. Every government house ọkụ fuel ọdụrọ nna anyị nọrọ, that is anyị nwa. But again, etu ị nọrọ ndị nọ na-asị, oh, what are we going to eat? Rigbukwe na onwe unu na nri. Rigbukwe na onwe unu na nri. Ji akpụ unu takata ji akpụ ya tokwu unu ncha afọ unu na-eri nri. If war break out right now, are you going to go to Ochanja market? If war break out, when, not if war, not if, when, because oil break out, when this war break out, will you go to market? Ihe je China tụ ngwa afịa ka ị ga-eje otu Ọnịcha jee zụọ afịa rigbukwe na onwe unu na nri tọnda gbagbuchakwu unu ebe unu na-eri nri na ndịda place. Ọnwụ unu ji Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, an innocent man in a DSS dungeon hole enwere ọkụ, no newspaper, no phone, nothing, absolutely nothing in the darkness. Asọrọ ka enweghị ọkụ ma ya bụrụzie dungeon ebe doro Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ebe ọkụ ya dị. We are the ones holding Maazị Nnamdi, and I keep saying this thing. Onye ọbụla aka ya dị na holding Maazị Nnamdi Kanu directly or indirectly will suffer. We suffer. The pains of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu shall be for all of you that is sabotaging every effort. Just come to think of it. Just come to think of this, brother. If all these idiots, there are a couple of them that are begging me money, that when I was useless, I was not useless. When I was stupid, I was not stupid. Giving every single one of them $10, $50, $100, just to keep everybody, body and soul together. They turn it to money making. Do you see one person who will sending different messages to everybody in abroad, correcting? When you stop giving them, they tag you, they hate you. This is the problem we are facing down there. All of them down there, Ejiofor, Chike Dozie, and the other people have a way. They have a lot of money. They have a lot of money that they give to these useless irats. I'm being very honest with you. That they give to these useless irats that have the infantry to come on social media and continue to hold us backwards. But we shall prevail by the special grace of Elohim. We shall win. We are winning this war and we must continue to win this war. But all of us should know that we have all disappointed Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. But within us, Elohim knows those that did not disappoint Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. I yield.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother Ogodoman. I still remain your brother, Maazị Fanyinwara. Thank you so much. We are the ones keeping
Fine, I want to suggest something, brother.
Just hold on. The mic will come to you now.
Just a suggestion, please.
Go ahead.
Yes, it just came to my mind now because of these POS people, those that are still following them, and came to my mind that I would like to, since they said they are the ones doing it right. Me personally, I don't believe in them. I don't know if it's right for me to ask for all the money I paid since I joined. They then refund it back to me because I don't believe in what they are doing. I think that's I don't know if you guys tell me it's a right
Thank
put,
you.
and then I'm gonna ask.
Let me answer you that question. Or that suggestion, like you put it. Asking if I will name it an oyi na-eso oyana. Ego ọwụ na inyere oyi onwe anyị. Ụbọchị ọwụ na okwu sere gị na ya na-abụ. Ihe jekwukwe esi ya na ihe apịkọrọ ego niile inyere ihe ya kwuchi ya gị azụ. Nke ahụ agago na ọgago. So what you will do is to align yourself on the genuine agitators, which is Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, Maazị Simon Ekpa, and all the cabinet members of the Biafra Republic government in exile. That is what you will do. Na nke ahụ ọ bụrụ n'iyi ka ọ nala mana ọ na n'iyi because the people etiri n'aka ha, I also contributed to them. Are you getting me? But I didn't contribute it because they are DOS. I contributed because our leader said so. Do you get the point now? So na nke a wuru gị feji wee mee oyi ma ha managiri ọfụma ma ha managiri ọfụma is for them. They will pay for it. They will answer to those things. So we'll move on from here. Before we proceed, thank you so much. Before we proceed, this song of Ajofia Newi that I want us to listen to. I will analyze it a bit. In just few minutes, couple of minutes. It has a lot to tell us on what we are discussing. Thank you so much as we listen. Sudunuma nekwelu nekwe banke melungu putaka chuto wawalumoji yabubusili kerina wawalumoji banobuzinka kaijialia. If you didn't understand, for those that are not hearing Igbo, if you didn't understand that what is the tallest hill in the world, those people that are mountain climbers, if you're not skillful enough to climb mountains, you will fall. The quest for Biafra restoration is like a mountain climbing. And if you're not skillful enough, if you're not careful enough, you will fall out from it. Ugwu anyị narị siri ike rienne. Ugwu ndị Fulani, Ugwu Britain, nkata ọjọọ niile ha kpara. Ugwu ndị gọvanọ Southeast niile, and they are criminals. Ugwu ndị mba ụwa niile na-benefit from Biafra. That is what we are climbing. Ọwụ na iji hụ nkarị ya ịda, iji hụ nkarị ya ikwufi ọnụ, iji hụ nkarị ya ikwu ife na-ekwesịghị ikwu, iji hụ nka were ya ịdapụ n'akụ. Ma the struggle ma na-eje bụ na-eje. So this struggle is like the mountain climbing. This is Igbo proverb for our brothers that are not Igbo speaking. But if you're hearing it, may God bless you. So long as you are still in this life, you might have close friends, good friends, but whenever they want to hurt you, the people that will be used to hurt you as those close associates of yours will be used to track you down. Because somebody that didn't know you will not plan of harming you or hurting you. And you cannot offend somebody that is not close to you. Somebody that you are close to, that's the person you will perceive the odor from his mouth or her mouth. But somebody that is afar off, you cannot perceive the odor of his mouth. Somebody that has nothing to do with you, you can't just have a problem with somebody that you have not met. In this struggle, everybody will be your friend, but everybody will not be your friend at the same time. Those that you think that they are standing are the people that when they want them to betray, they will go for them because they are the big hit. And once they betray the little ones like us, we start shouting, even this person. Nobody is even this person. Anybody can be bought, like our leader said. If Biafrans value what they have, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will be another deity in Biafra land. But because we don't value what we have, that's why all of us are mute. Some persons are going up and down. Some persons are looking for what to say. Some persons are indicting their brothers. Just because you cannot do what this person is doing. You cannot do what Master Simon Epa is doing. You cannot do what Raf Ajere is doing. You cannot do what our brother, please, Ogodo man. You cannot do what he's doing. Instead of you to support what he's doing, you say, no, why must it be him? Why must he be the prophet? Why must he be the one that his name will be written as the one that championed the cause and every other person was liberated? Instead of him, let's all remain in this cage so that it will not be me, it will neither be him. Let's all remain here and so forget and die. Onya maha dirile na lamuria. I know that all of us know hyena, nkitofia, hyena. Anu fe wude ne kona zaku. Udene. When you begin to call out vulture, when you begin to call out other birds like eagle, like other birds that are valuable, parrot that you can use as a pet, you will also mention vulture. But what is vulture good for? Vulture eat dead things. So you can be a Biafran, you can be an IPOB member. You can start, maybe you are one of those that was on table when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was structuring the structure that all of them are fighting for. Maybe you are on table that day, you suggested, okay, let's do this one like this, let's do this one like this, but today you become a vulture. You're no more an ego, because ego he has no business on ground. He has his business on the sky. When the game on ground changes shape, he takes it to another dimension, like Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing today. You have to take the game to where your enemy will not know what to do. Our leader once said that he admires ego. He desires ego. That he likes the way ego acts. No matter how big a snake will be, whether in the water or on the ground, once ego pick it, ego will not like him and the snake to fight on ground. It will take you up. Change everything. And when the snake gets up there, you will not have any balance to fight with the ego. Ego will use it as food. Biafrans, Mazi Simon Ekpa have come to change the way we've been fighting for this agitation. The only thing we have to do is to line up with him. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be out. And Biafra will be at our doorstep. We will take Biafra and enjoy in Biafra. Having a double mind is backsliding. When you have faith that Biafra is coming, all of a sudden, you start doubting, are you sure that this Biafra is coming? You have backslided. And in a situation like that, you can believe anything. In a situation like that, you can... Prosperity, success is not for somebody that always have double mind. Am I to venture in this business? Are you sure that this business will not collapse? Am I to join Simon Ekpa in this Biafra struggle? Are you sure that Simon Ekpa and these DSS people, are you sure that Mazi Nnamdi cannot come out? But you know that what Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have instructed him to do. Ọganiru awụrọ maka onye nkolopu obi. And when you begin to have double mind, you have backslided already. Ozurezu. You went out to cultivate your land, plant your yam there and other things, but you never go back to that place to know if there are weeds there that you will remove. You just leave it all until the day of harvest. If you go there, maybe there are other weeds, wicked weeds that will come out and kill it all. You started the cause of Biafra. You were there with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shouting, Nnamdi Kanu is our savior. Now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been renditioned, extraordinarily renditioned, through your contribution too. And you're not doing anything about it. When they say sit at home, you went out, you carry your megaphone and start to shout. Don't sit at home. Is the infiltrator? Is the nobody? Is the backyard man? Is the COVID-19 people? Is these people that are saying to sit at home? Is that person saying you should sit at home so that the money his account will increase? The answer is no. Is he saying that you should sit at home so that the money will be sent to his mother in the village? The answer is no. Is this saying that you should sit at home because he enjoys your pain? The answer is no. He's saying that you should sit at home for that man that you said you believed in. Sorry. That you once called a prophet, that you once called your leader, that you once called Onyendu, for him to be released. He said you should sit at home. And you say no, that you will not do it. These are the people that are classified as in the Arua Menchukwa. They just hear, Biafra is coming, they come out. Ooh, when they did come, who is who are to come out, they all disappeared. They are using mouth to build skyscraper. Motor John Anya fuel. If you're using mouth to drive car, aeroplane, you don't put fuel, you don't put anything, you don't maintain it, you don't do any other thing. You are driving from here to California with your mouth, and you narrate how you will do it. You've not entered the vehicle, you've not started the vehicle, you've not started the journey to know if there will be obstacle on the road, but already you have driven the vehicle. Bata onwe ife ọzọ ndị ji ọnụ egbu ọjị saa akwadi sọsị jeje nweta Biafra nwe ife ọzọ. They are not seeing the obstacle and the challenges that are attached to it, that temptations will come, that a day will come that the Nigerian government will promise you something. All these things did not occur to them. That a day will come that the offer that will be given to you will be so palatable that you will value the offer more than the struggle that you are in. That a day will come when you will say, how many lives do we even have? One life. Is it not better I live a good life now? And even if I die and the other people suffer, it's none of my business. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, all these things was presented to him. And he said no. That the freedom of my people or death. But tunde John Ewojisa, anyị nwa ka hapụ structure. Anyị nwa ka hapụrụ nka. Anyị nwa ka hapụrụ nka. But they have nothing, absolute nothing to offer on the table. Everything they have to do is underground work with mouth. Underground work with mouth for over 2 years. You have not brought anything to the table. Ndị ji ọnụ egbu ọjị. Ha ejighị n'ike. Ma ya fọzie na ọ dọrọ nkọ. Ha ejighị mma ekwu, mma eji anyị ebecha akwụkwọ nri. Ma ya fọzie na oye taa aka na oye ewe ha years. Before he would ọnụ ka ha ji egbu ọjị. Ụmụ ekwensu. Onye umengwa ha tụtara ọkụkọ mkpụrụ akwụ. Ọfụrụ dike ha akara ife ọfọlọ. Ọfụrụ dike onye mitiri ọdụm egwu ojukwu Naijiria akọchabụghị akụkọ ọdụm egwu ojukwu maka ọdụm egwu ojukwu wụ dike ka ọ. Onye ji amụrụ Nnamdi Kanu, Fulani ji amụrụ Nnamdi Kanu, Britain ji amụrụ Nnamdi Kanu, na ndị niile ma Eastern Governors ncha niile akọchabụghị ife ha na ife jela. Onye ji amụrụ Simon ha akọchabụrụ ife ha na ife jela. Ọfụrụ dike aha akara ife ọfụlọ ha akara ya aka. Maka ọnụ ọkụkọ ya adọrọ. You will not see the mouth you use to explain that you jam trailer. Somebody that jam trailer, you cannot explain it. Let me put it this way for our people that doesn't hear Igbo. A dike is just a strong man. You as a lily livered, you see a giant, somebody that have been carrying weight, a heavyweight champion. You went and confront him for a fight. You will not have the mouth to tell your friends what happened to you when you went out from there. That's what this music is saying. Now,
yeah, please let me refresh it very quickly. Let me refresh it very quickly.
You cannot. That is a badge of honor. But because you're a lily-livered, you cannot do more than sleeping in your room and shouting from there. IPOB, one big family. Onye ya si n'ogwu maga na dị oji. Ebe ama na owu ife owu na afọ na achagalụkwa. Who will say that this person and this person is the real freedom fighters? And who will say that Ifan is the real freedom fighter? Who can ascertain? Who can ascertain who is really the freedom fighter? But by their fruit you will know them. Whenever the governors call on them, they will say, who am I? So I've become this powerful that the governor can call me. I just speak with one of the governors in the southeast, and he's pleading on my behalf that I should speak to the Biafrans to mellow down on the sit at home. Hey, can't you see? Obiana, where can't you see how powerful I become? A useless individual. You become a chameleon. Ogumagana, a chameleon. Anything you see, you turn to it. Our prime minister said, he quoted Mandela, that anybody that changes his stand because of the people that he made is not worth being a leader. These are the things that disqualify you people. The POS people, the criminals, the expelled criminals that sold our leader. And our actions, the actions that will be coming out from the autopilot, will bring our leader out. Let me pause it here. As we proceed and speak to our people, I will revisit this music again. There are a lot to bring out in this music to add to what we are saying. Thank you so much. The first, please call on our brothers and sisters that are raising up their hands. Thank you so much. And our sister Gloria, you're welcome. MNK Dabarechi.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know why. I think Raphael Chiamaka, Pastor Van dropped the tweet. I dropped him.
I don't know. I've been sending him back the co-host, but he's not accepting it. I don't know what is happening. I don't know.
All right. Those that if we haven't spoken, please raise your hand. Raise your hand that way we know. Because I'm gonna go based on people that have their hand raised. Annislim.
Okay.
Annislim, go ahead.
Okay. Mazi, all hail Biafrans.
Go ahead, Biafra.
Freedom for Mazi MNK, freedom for all the freedom fighters that is in DSS and whatever they are. So what I want to say now is that I'm grateful about this autopilot. I'm grateful for Simon Ekpa. Since the abduction of Mazi MNK, a person like me, I fall sick like a week or so because I just feel like the earth is, as in, I have nothing again to do on this earth. But at the time, I say no. Let me just watch and see how things is going. I stay like 1 month or more. I say I will give targets. I say my target will be that. I said that my target will be this Anambra State election. That whatever happened between the Anambra State election, that will determine who is who actually is in this struggle or whatever. I say Simon Ekpa, that time everybody was attacking Simon Ekpa here and there. I said to my brother, you see this Simon Ekpa, I will not say good, I will not say bad about him, but I will give him time. I will give him time for him to. I will give him some will I say exam or whatever. If the guy pass it, there's nobody will tell me that this guy is meant for the business. Then I will give him. I tested Simon Ekpa on several occasions. Then the final one, I said that after this time around, anybody does not follow this man, the person is not ready for the struggle. That was the Anambra State governorship election, which brought this murderer Soludo on board that is killing our people, that killed Double Lion and Co. with the help of Ejiofor and some of them. I said that anybody that does not follow this man after this election, that the person is not meant for the struggle. That is when I made up my mind, because the POS agents, so sorry to say, I am so-called our DOS. That's when they took the bad decision concerning Biafra decision or whatever. I said that those people, they have collected money. There's nothing anybody on this earth can tell me, because when our leader was free, he said that on no occasion should we allow anything like fraudulent selection, as long as our land is concerned, that we should not allow it. So at his absence, the people that is claiming that they are his followers, then they now go ahead and do the otherwise. I say since that day, I have nothing again to do with the DPS. So I say everybody should focus and obey our dragon. All hail Biafra.
Thank you so much.
Thank-
You're welcome. The first, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you, my brother. There is no point, talking about people that are inconsequential. We're here for solution. That's what makes us different. We understand where, our problem is. We understand what we've done wrong in the past. That's why the topic yesterday says why Biafra has not come until now. Until now means that until autopilot took over, you know. So my brother, that just spoke, my only advice to you is listen to advice. Don't be quick to, make decisions that are wait for decisions that come from the government of Biafra, and then we'll go from there. You know, one thing that really, really bugs me sometimes is that no, in the history of this movement, nobody has ever given us a date or year when Biafra will come. Because yesterday I said I am sick and tired of people coming and telling me, "Oh, Biafra will definitely come. Biafra will come." And that thing makes me so angry because, of course, everybody knows Biafra will come. The same as Israelite. They knew that they were going to promised land until they spent 40 years on their way there. We don't want to be like that. Delay is dangerous. And the fact that, just like Raphael said, the fact that Simon is fighting the zoo government, he's also fighting those that he's fighting for, that is not fair. That is not fair. I don't understand sometimes this greed, the hatred, the envy, and the jealousy. It really bugs the shit out of me, because our people, we are our problem. We are definitely our problem. We are the reason why the zoo Nigeria doesn't take us seriously. That's why, as a Biafran, you don't have any say in what goes on in Nigeria. Today, they are all crying for Senate president. They are crying for Speaker of House of Assembly. They are crying. These are people that said, "Oh, if we don't get a presidency, we're gonna join IPOB." That didn't work. They asked for vice presidency. That didn't work.
The first,
That's why.
don't lose your line of thought.
Yeah.
They are asking for Senate, not for them, not for the people who, but the person asking for Senate is for his selfish interest. That has been the game ever since. Anybody that gets up there is only for their selfish interest. You are from a society where there is no drainage system, where there is no pipe-bomb water, where there is no hospital, and you are fighting for your own selfish interest. And then there's only one man that told you that we are going to bring down all these things and start to build a nation. Even if it takes us 75 years, but we're going to build a nation. With everything will be gone down, we build from afresh, from the scratch. Now they kidnapped him, and you are still there busy begging for Senate presidency. Well, you know that Senate presidency is not, you are not asking for it for the benefit of these people. And the people, all of you are still like morons. Keep it quiet. Your savior is languishing in the dungeon. And one person that is supposed to devote 100% fighting these enemies, he now divided his attention. And you are happy to divide his attention, reducing his capacity. But yet, we're going to win this battle, whether you like it or not. But at the end of the day, your judgment will be very severe. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take over from you the first.
No, definitely, because it is frustrating, because the people that know better, that should know better, they are the ones that and people will come here and tell us that they are confused. We don't know who's doing the right thing. These are GOP people. They tell you, oh, we don't know who is the winner. Are you kidding me? If you follow this struggle, followed Mazen Namdekano, and until now you can't tell you what's right and what's wrong, then you don't belong here. You do not belong here. We must continue. Wanyoma, unmute yourself, and please raise your hand if you haven't spoken. I see Joseph. He's gonna
Hello,
go
good
next.
morning, everybody.
Please, I'll be bringing you
I
down if you have spoken before. LCM, have you spoken before?
Yes, I have.
Okay,
Yes,
then
I have.
you go down and then listen so that we can bring in somebody else.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead, the speaker, please.
Okay.
hello, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
This topic today is a very, very good and interesting topic. I argued this thing some days ago with one guy. The guy was a very good IPOB member before he slided. We are the one holding Mazen Kano. Biafrans are the one holding him. Not even the Southeast government people. No, Biafrans are the one holding him. When he was kidnapped, the first statement from Garuba Shehu was that IPOB agitation will die a natural death. This was his first statement. That time, there was an uproar, both in diaspora and everywhere. Protest was going on. The world was getting aware of what was happening in Nigeria. All of a sudden, the fools that sold our leader came up and tell us we must obey the last order, command and control, that we should stop anything protest so that they will not call us names. These people are the same people that organized a protest in Biafra land, that our leader said he does not want any protest in Biafra land, and many people were killed. Had it been that momentum we gathered earlier, that we were not distracted before Simon Ekpa took the mantle, by now something must have been done. When Simon Ekpa took over, there was a lot of fighting. People calling him names, people saying this, people saying, not knowing that the Nigerian government, we are buying the DOS over. And they were against everything Simon Ekpa was rightly doing. This sit at home. In India, it was total boycott, which if Simon Ekpa said total boycott today, none of us will keep it. In India, it was total boycott. The British has nothing again to do, only to leave them alone, and they quit. Today, India is standing with their two legs. We said no election in Biafra land. Do you know that had it been no single fool came out to cast vote in Biafra land, by now, do you know where we will be? Those people that came out to vote, they are the one coming out and said Simon should declare Biafra. Simon should declare. For God's sake, they can't push us to do faster than planned. Had it been they did not come out at all to vote, had it been they there in Biafra land, nobody come out and cast even one vote. Tell me why Biafra hasn't come. By coming out to cast that vote in their little number, took us steps backwards again. Now we are saying our leader must come out. Our leader must come out. Our people will be shouting, sit at home. What are we going to eat? What are we going to eat? You have been eating for ages. You did not grow taller. You did not grow shorter. What are you eating? Even the Bible tells us that man shall not live by bread alone. Gịnị ka anyị riwe? Anyị riwe gịnị? Gịnị ka anyị riwe? Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is in a solitary confinement. In a solitary confinement. Mgbe enyi ya nni, mgbe ayaghị enyi ya nni. This is a heir apparent to a throne that left his throne and came to suffer for us. He would have Nnamdi Kanu would have taken over from his father. He would have decided to stay in UK, but out of the love he has for Biafrans, he left every of his enjoyment. He left his comfort zone and was languishing in DSS dungeon. And the people are still going about their businesses as if nothing happened. Do you think that if Nnamdi Kanu want to get rich, he will compromise inside there and come out? Well, you will not do anything to him. You will not do shit.
1 minute.
Will only... Hello?
Yeah, begin to round up. Yeah, just
1
round up.
minute, okay. Begin to round up, okay.
Okay. We will only talk. We will blab. And that's ended. But due to that love he still has for us, he is still sacrificing his health, his life, so that Biafrans will live. If he did not curse us, his head will curse us. This sit at home that is coming, whether you like it or not, you must sit at home. You must sit at home, because if Biafra comes, we will not send you out. You will enjoy every benefit. So if you don't want to do it, we will force you to do it.
Thank you,
Thank you very much.
my sister. Thank you for that. Pastor Van and everybody listening. I think we've the reason why we are different is because we say what we mean and we mean what we say. That's what makes us autopiloters. And we don't enforce it at home. But I think, personally, this is my opinion. I think it's getting to that point where water is getting close to our neck and we cannot let the water drown us. This sit at home must be enforced. It doesn't matter if they don't release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu after the 4-day sit at home, the 2 weeks or indefinite sit at home must be enforced, because we've been treating this with kids' gloves and they're not taking us seriously. They are not taking us seriously. The governors are not taking us seriously. The incoming governors, you see Alex Oti, that idiot. He invited the killer of his own people to come and say prayer over the dead bodies of mountain of dead bodies of children that they killed during the genocidal so-called war. He invited them to Biafra land. He didn't stop there. He invited, when that one didn't work, what did he do? He invited Fulanis to his own women Fulanis to his own government house in Biafra land. How many in the north invited Biafrans when they become governor? None. Only in Biafra land. We have been treating these people with kid gloves, saying, oh, sit at home. Make sure you sit at home, is for your own good. As far as, in my opinion, as far as that Biafra land is concerned, as far as Biafra, we are Biafrans. For those that don't want to sit at home, they can go move to the north. If you don't want to sit at home, move to the fucking Yoruba land or go to Lagos, go to anywhere but Biafra land. Because soon that land is no longer going to contain all of us because it's getting ridiculous. These people have to see that we mean business. We understand that because it is us that will release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The insult is too much. This constant, we cry, we complain, and nothing changes. It is too much, and it's getting frustrated. We must make sure that anybody that, if you don't want to sit at home, move outside Biafra land. If you feel like you don't have anything to eat, go outside Biafra land after the sit at home, then come back. Because they have to know that we mean business, that the life of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you cannot compare that with any life in that zoo. Because that's why they still keep it in there. They will issue a nonsensical order and then wait to see the reaction of Biafran people. What did they hear? Dead silence. Nothing happens. We come on social media, we shout, nothing happens. Today, they are talking about more charges on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, somebody that they've held for over almost going to 2 years now. They still hasn't convicted him of any crime. Their court has said released him. International human rights on arbitrary detention, UN, said release him. 2 courts, separate courts in Nigeria, say release him and pay him compensation. None of this has happened because what's the reaction of Biafrans? Dead silence. You know, we must continue. Joseph,
Hello.
unmute yourself. Yes, Wanyama.
There's something I want to add. I'm sorry, please. See, the international community, they are waiting for us. They are waiting for Biafrans to act. They cannot just come inside and start to talk. When they see when they see us in action, that is when they will come in. We are the one holding Nnamdi Kanu, for God's sake. We are the one. We have to act. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes, we definitely have to act, and that starts with following instruction. We say sit at home, and we have to make sure that everybody sat at home on that day. Everybody will sit at home on that day. It doesn't matter if you don't like it, move outside Biafra land, because it's getting to that point. Because this war that everybody is scared to say, this war that everybody is scared of, it's coming. And when that happens, you'll be forced to sit at home. Go ask those in Lagos that have lost their businesses, that we know their businesses isn't coming back. Today, they are sitting at home. Today, they will be sitting at home for a long, long time because their livelihood was set ablaze, burnt to the ground, burnt to ashes. Nobody is now telling them to sit at home. They are forced to sit at home. And we're not going to allow few people, like 0.1% of Biafran, to dictate how the majority lives our life, how we live our life. That's not going to happen. Whether it doesn't matter whether it's the politicians, whether everybody will sit at home because the nonsense is too much. The insult is too much. Joseph, unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yes, unmute yourself.
Okay, am I coming out loud?
Yeah, loud and clear. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much.
You have 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Vam. Thank you, Awanyoma, and every other person. Biko Nkoyechi Azelu. Good afternoon from Biafran land. I enjoy so much what we are saying since, and if not that we are on war, I would have even loved to be in this space forever. But I know we have work to do. We have work at hand. Who do you think is still keeping Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Is us. We are the people keeping him. We are the people that even captured him. I love what our one pastor said before. He said that we left our prime minister to be fighting our enemies and also settle our fight inside the house, or fight enemies inside the house. we look at these things and we discover that we are not really doing the right thing we're supposed to be doing, but not for autopilot. Autopilot are very, very, very keen looking at the ball. I love what my comrade the first said, that this time this sit at home should be enforced. If my leader wants to talk sometimes, he will say to that he will give apology to no idiot in anywhere. This is our territory. This is our land. We can't just be saying these people, okay, let's be. We have conducted that referendum and we have seen that the people that are following Biafra are majority. So we don't have to be leaving all those few people that we are given some stipend to be putting sand inside our gari. In this kind of sit at home now, we don't supposed to see any film on the road. It's not that we'll kill, but we need to barricade everywhere. We need to hold it because Nnamdi has given us the command. We can't kill the people we are protecting. Yes, we know that, but we need to hold on every road, every track road, everything should be blocked. We will know that those days are sacrosanct. We need to sit back at home. We are going into this December. Some people were saying Christmas. One of them, and a DOS member. Should I just call DOS member because he is among my international friend? I was asking him because they were the people that are posting all this politics and all that advertising. I now ask him, this thing that we are trying to enter, calling it Christmas, why should we celebrate Christmas when Mazen Nnamdi is in prison? Is in DSS dungeon. You say, no, if we lock down some things now, it will look somehow. It will look. I now said, don't you know that Mazen Nnamdi is over there, is still having family. He's having wife, he's having children, he's having life to live. He have every right to come out like us. Can't we suffer with him? Can't we lock down everything? In fact, let me tell you, that time there was one day sit at home. The first time that DSS pronounced it, and the second sit at home, the second Monday, they now said we are going to look into it. The third one, they said their hand no day again. I was even thinking that after that Monday sit at home, the next Monday will be Monday and Tuesday. The next Monday will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The next week will be Monday until we lock down every day because of this man. Because the person we are talking about is not just a human being. That person is a savior. What of? Wouldn't we think had it been Nnamdi Kanu did not come out, what would have happened to Eastern region? We should have been immaculated like other people. By now, there is nothing like a meeting now. This is our kindred meeting, because if you are 6 in your kindred, 3 will be Fulani. And you can't say anything that will be contradicting what they're saying. But now we are still having our life. In short, I'm even suggesting that all these the Obioma and all these people that are so sure that knack things, that the people that cut nails and that are going inside our city now. I'm telling you, because we are in Biafra land, we're supposed to give sanction on all of them. They don't supposed to be penetrating into our villages again. Let them be staying at the street. They are busy looking for nooks and crannies of our land, so that if anything should come, then they will know how to dodge or how to direct their people. All these people sewing clothes, they will carry their machine at their shoulder, or the people that are knitting the nails and other maybe shoemakers and all that. We are going to even tell our government in exile, let them put some sanction on all these things. There are Southerners that can sew shoes. There are Southerners that can do all these works. Even if we want to meet them, let it be on the market or at the street. Let them stop entering our villages anyhow. Now, I'm seeing it this way, that we are the one holding on the Kanu, because if we had locked everywhere. Thank you very much. Thank you for the time. Thank you for the time.
Thank you. All right. Co-host, you guys are coming anytime. We move on to one name. Raise your hand. If I don't see your hands up.
Let me find out
Hello?
who has spoken that is still here.
Hello?
Hold on,
Hello?
hold on one name.
Hold
David,
on, one
has
name,
David
hold on.
spoken? David Ngozi, have you spoken?
I don't think he has, no.
Ah, okay, he hasn't spoken. Okay, who else has spoken that is still hanging up here? William, have you spoken?
I've removed those that have spoken. I already
okay.
removed those that have spoken.
All right, go
Okay,
ahead.
okay. One name, go ahead. Raise
Hello,
your hand, raise your hand.
good afternoon, all.
3 minutes, please. Do not go over.
Yeah, I will not exceed. Good afternoon, all. Yeah, all protocols observed. I want to start by mentioning people that are still keeping Mazen and the Kali in the prison. Number one is the wife. Because according to the law of British, they give women priority. That woman is the major holder of the husband in prison because he started the DOS. That is number one. Number two.
Wait, let me give you 3 Mbraba for that one. Go ahead.
So the law of UK gives preference to women. So that woman decided to hold the husband just like that. Because if she had been crying for the past 2 years, there is no way the UK government could not have listened to that woman. If you're going on the sea with the children, that is number one. Number two are the siblings. All the brothers and sisters of Nnamdi Kanu are the ones keeping him there. Because they knew what happened to Nnamdi Kanu. They decided not to open up. Number three set of people that are holding Nnamdi Kanu is the in-laws. I remember when this war started, the useless prophets that married Nnamdi Kanu's sister was the one that started attacking Mazi Simon Ekpa. Number four people are the DOS because the counter offer they were given. Last time I was here, the first said, no, we should have to close.
Yeah, sorry. It's yeah, I have to refresh now. I'll refresh now, please. Just 1 minute, guys. I'll refresh. Refresh the Twitter itself. I refresh the Twitter so that we won't have another cracking again. Okay. Now,
People holding
yeah, we're
Nnamdi
good to go
Kanu
now.
are the DOS, the major. And this time around, I want to tell you, anybody that come to counter this thing, whether we know them, whether in abroad, they will have to look for their family members because it's getting too much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that
Thank you, my
submission.
brother. Thank you so
The
much.
host over
Thank
to
you,
you.
madam, for that wonderful contribution. Please permit me to use this medium. Our own Minister of Information and Communication is here. May we give him a shout out.
Why are you the one introducing? He has to come up and introduce himself.
No, he don't need to introduce himself. When you come to occasion, it's the MC that will introduce the men on ground. So I'm the MC here today. So I have to introduce him. Please, the deputy, please give him a jingle. Give him that your bell. Give him that your bell as he come up. Thank you so much. And I think one more person that will speak. We will continue that music and finish it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Raf, you want to say something or we'll continue?
No, go right ahead. Is Sonny coming up? Can we give him the microphone?
I just sending it. I send him a mic just now, and he can come up whenever. He may be in the other room.
My sister is down there. Does she want to talk to Biafrans today? My sister Gloria.
She's usually
Gloria is in the other room. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let her request for the mic immediately whenever she's ready.
Biafra cause. This is my first time seeing you. Biafra cause, come up and talk to us. I hope you're a lady. Come up and talk to us. Talk to Biafrans. Thank you.
Thank you. King Onwa, hold on. I see you. We're gonna go to the women first. Obioma Elekwachi, unmute yourself. Obioma, unmute yourself.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Good day.
Hello,
Hello.
we can hear you. Go ahead.
Good day, everybody. God bless everybody. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama strengthen each one of you. I love you all. Thank you for keeping moving this fight, this actualization of our Republic of Biafra. All hail, all must hail Biafra. Biafra is here. I thank you all, and this thing is my submission. Those that are keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is we. We Biafrans are keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in that dungeon. We, I mean those that at home, those in abroad. Because most of us that in abroad, they don't want to care. They don't want to know what is going on. Most of the times when I encounter some of my friends, I will tell them about what is going on. They say, oh, but they are still believe that one day Biafra will come. My submission is that my brother is Ifeanyi the first have said it all. We have to force this sit at home, because one of my brother that is in Umuahia, when they sit at home, even on Mondays, those in Umuahia, they don't observe any ọ bụ n'ezi na asị na onye amụma na-adị ugwu n'ala nna ya. But this time around, we have to make them know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not only their son, it's the son of the whole Biafra people. By even if to go to Umuahia and force this sit at home more than other parts that can observe this sit at home, let's channel our effort over there. That's my submission. Thank you all. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Obioma. Please, was it one that spoke right before Obioma? Am I correct? Did one just speak right before Obioma so I will know who?
Yes, one name just spoke.
Okay,
We can move.
Take them to the listing. All right.
King Onwa, unmute yourself.
Thank you so much. The first.
3 minutes, okay?
So it's all right. I'll be quicker than that. Thank you so much. Thank you for pronouncing the name correctly. Lastly, it's Onwoka. It's an Igbo name, which I know you speak good Igbo language. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mazi Fanyi. I can't forget to use this opportunity, even if it's all I have to say, to Mazi Sonia Barawa. Thank you for what you do. At least those who elected you, they really did a very fantastic job. Thank you for accepting the job, and thank you for what you do. Well, in respect to this program, who do you think is still keeping MNK? Go no further. You don't need a seer. You don't need to go to Bedi Biakabara Jaffa. Ndibo. When you say Biafrans, maybe we're extending it. Ndibo is keeping Biafrans. It is keeping MNK in that dungeon today. I tell you what, I'm going to make it short. Like just a quick one to reiterate what the first said. I hope those who have the ears of our PM to just cut that version of what you said, that enforcing this sit at home should be mandated. Anybody who doesn't want to sit at home in Biafra land should leave that place and go to the north. If you don't like to sit at home with us, please leave our territory. I don't mind if it is my siblings, if they are my parents, if there is anybody that related to me by blood. Anybody who violated that sit at home must regret. And he might not even be alive to regret his mistakes, but it must be enforced. That not said, coming to the main point here, Igbos are the ones keeping MNK in dungeon. If we should believe what we are told about the Igbos, their origin, maybe they are the Jews. Go no further. Cain
who murdered his brother Abel because of envy and jealousy is an Igbo man. If you check that history, Ken might be an Igbo man, because that is what I see in the heart of the average Igbo man today. I'm an Igbo man, make no mistake about that. So I'm not trying to antagonize another tribe. I am typical Owerri man. My mother is from Owerri, my father is from Owerri. So we are very wicked, and that's why we kept our leader in that dungeon today. Now, going to that extent again, if you check what was written in the Bible according to Judas, Judas betrayed his master, Jesus. Judas should be an Igbo man if you check the history very well, in as much as we believe that the Igbos are Jews, because we are very wicked, we are very vicious, we are very heartless, and we are out of this world. In short, the character and the avios in the heart of Igbo man is out of this world. I'm telling you. But at the same time, Igbos, we have great men. We have produced the best of the best. We have the best doctors, the best surgeons, the best scientists. By the way, Chinua Achebe is an Igbo man. Dim Odimegwu Ojukwu is an Igbo man. So we have great men, but at the same time, we have very devilish, satanic, deadly people amongst us who speak this same language I was born into as an Igbo man. Make no mistake, Igbos are the ones holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And if we must do our best, we must at the same time make some Igbos tears, make them to feel some painful moments in their lives. Thank you so much. I yield from here.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, when we say that Igbo sold Jesus, the people they think that, you know, we are saying that to make fun. It's true. They sold Jesus and they want to sell they sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu also. And if we allow them, they will also find a way to sell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa, which we've already told them that will never happen. They're gonna have to kill us all before we can allow that can ever happen. Because this nonsense is too much. This is too much. You know, I said it, and that was my opinion. I know the government, I understand how our government, they work on their own and they do the right thing that is for the best interest of Biafra. But we can no longer treat sabotage with kid gloves. We're no longer going to allow these people to sabotage our effort, to sabotage Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's effort, to sabotage everything, all in the name of what they're going to eat. This is too much. The insult is too much. We are not. If you don't want to sit at home, go move to the north. Go to the Fulanese. If you don't want to sit at home, move to Yoruba land. They're not sitting at home over there. Go there after they sit at home. Come back, because it's because how we have been unserious. That's why they're not taking us seriously. Because they've seen that in little thing, people will come and then say, oh, you are destroying Igbo economy, and then we allow them to walk in the street of Biafra. That's why nobody takes us seriously. Today, Igbo man doesn't have any say in what's going on. Today, they are begging, literally begging for House of Rep Speaker, for House of Senate, which they're not going to get. They don't understand that they're already in an Islamic state. They're not going to get, and there's nothing you can do about it. I said the killing is too much. They're already killing us. The war is already on. We need to do this thing once and for all. Those that remain will then enjoy Biafra. But for the fact that we can remain slaves in our own land because of our own making, because the slave that we are in the zoo, it's partly of our own making. We contributed to it. While Fulani were busy putting their people in positions of power, what were our so-called elite doing? They were busy trying to become the only king in their community. Fulani were busy strategically putting their people in places of power. They were busy trying to become the richest man in their community. Today, they don't have a say. Fulani has Fulanized everything. That's why the king can say, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nothing happen. Governor can say, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nothing happen. They don't even regard them as anything. Ohaneze will come and shame us. The shame, just the shame alone of what Ohaneze has done to us, they all deserve to be hanged. Every single one of them. And I make no apology for it. For how they have shamed us, how they have castigated what it means to be a Biafran Igbo man. And for how long are we going to continue to allow? Because I'm telling you guys this. Once, give it like 2-3 days from now, you will see a rejoinder from people that are we have chased away from this movement that never meant well for Biafra. That were those that stabbed Nnamdi Kanu in the back. You will see them making a rejoinder, distancing themselves from sit at home they never issued. You will see the so-called Ohanes and Debo calling for the head of their own kids, not Simon Ekpa. You will see everybody will start writing. People that we don't even know that existed, they will all start writing. These people didn't write when Kansu was kidnapped. They didn't write when the killing was going on, when the burning of Igbo businesses was going on. They didn't write. But you will see them start writing. And for how long are we going to allow this? This sit at home. If you don't want to sit at home, move to the north. If you don't want to sit at home, leave Biafra land. Because I don't think we should allow 0.01% to determine how we all live our life. The insult is too much. And the killing, if you're not feeling the killing, if the killing is not hurting you, it is hurting me. And is enough. Ogodoma, you want to say something before we move on to the next speaker? Or Raf. Okay, Raf.
Yeah, I want to thank you for, you just ignited something that has been in me even from my childhood. Because from my childhood, I had always known how self-centered and self-ambitious, a normal, an average Igbo man is. So even during the days when they do election and all that, when I was in that contraption, I will always say I would never want an Igbo man to be president. Now, before I ever knew anything about join anything Biafra struggle, I've never been to the Western world because I knew how self-centered they were. And you were talking about how the Nigerian government doesn't take them seriously, because even when they say release Namka, they don't take them seriously. Even those you think we're serious, you look at them, you just know the zoo knows that they have a price. All of them have a price, all of them. So when they come and say, well, release Mazin Namka, tomorrow the zoo will give them one contract of 2 billion and tell them, too, if you talk nonsense, we'll give you this money. If you talk nonsense, we'll remind you of the money you stole last week. So keep your mouth shut. Then you see them keep their mouth shut. They don't. There is no integrity. The integrity is nothing close to them at all. Nothing. How about the ones, even the ones that stood as shorty for Masin and the Kanu? You would think that they really believed in him. That's why they stood as shorty. Tomorrow they are still paying talks to fight for them, to steal ballot buses for them and defend them in elections. People like Abari and the rest of them. So you begin to ask yourself, so what is it that you really want? What do you want? These people are just shameless people. And that's why sometimes I even ask myself, is it not good to allow these people to really, be brutalized a little bit more? So that they'll feel the pain, understand why we are telling them that these people, you don't need them. Do they not really need to really feel the scourge from these taskmasters? Maybe they should feel the pain more, so that they will understand that we mean well for them. So how can a bunch of people be attacking one person that is asking for, that is fighting the same people that are holding them? They bring up one blackmail, one accusation, one lie. Then the lie will be evidently defeated. They will go and look for another lie. The same set of people that are calling for freedom. They just say he took 25 billion for Tinubu. He's a fool animal. He is from a boy state. He is from Sokoto. They just, and when that lie is defeated, they will call another one tomorrow. And you ask me, are these people the set of people you will really look at and say, these people don't need to be taught a lesson before they will be free? At least maybe at the end of the day, they will just need to remain, if they are 70 million, maybe that 70 million should not remain like 10 million. So that the 10 million people will understand that they really need to, organize themselves, because they will understand how they fought for this freedom. Because the bunch of all of them are just a fool. All of them. All of them. You hear them say, hey, yeah, I hear say they arrest Simon Ekpa. Hey, is it not the one they arrested? No, they are not even open for information. All they do is just sit down in front of that radio Biafra that is lying to them. And when you tell them the truth, I tell them, look, it is only when you go through this civil disobedience that Mazin Namdekanu will be free and your freedom will be guaranteed, because these people, they will never listen to I beg. The more you beg them, the more they discover how weak you are, and they will exploit that your weakness. You don't win them when you are weak. You don't win them when you beg them. And these people that are coming to say, we want Mazin Namdekanu. Okay, look at Iwanya. Watch Iwanya will see how he will begin to fuck up and down. After opening his mouth to say that the Fulani, they are coming everywhere. Shebi will have given him a word. Let's see if he will take the word that Mansi Simon Ekpa gave him, our prime minister gave him recently, to tell you that, are you still standing on that your decision on these people that are coming to take over your land with the evidence you have, or are you going to bend your mouth like a Nyawodo and begin to talk from the other side of your mouth? We're going to watch you and see how you will control yourself, how you will express yourself in this your so-called office they gave you. Because anybody that will not stand with us in this sit at home and this civil disobedience, we are raising the bar on taking against Nigeria and against the zoo to release President. And any one of you that does not stand with us, we will count you as our enemies. And this time around, Kaisi Kwado, Abro Kaisi Kwado Mambo. I yield my mic.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
And hold on, if I
Please,
and you also.
before you continue.
Oh, okay.
Before you continue, please, David, have you spoken? Because I want to remove you from the mic so that those that are requesting can come up. David, have you spoken? Defense, have David spoken? Before?
No. I told him to raise his hand.
What of Williams?
Williams, I don't see his hand raised up, and Hero, he's not raising his hands either. So I'm not
Anybody that is
sure.
not raising their hands and they are not responding to speaking, you remove them and bring in the people that are requesting.
Please, if you're here and you're ready to speak, please raise your hand. And please bring the mic to Ogodoman. Let him speak so that we'll play this our music, after which we can now continue and give us 3 minutes to make our submission.
All right. And you also, before I go, man, I wanted to chip in something. And you saw how that Eze in Lagos was arrested immediately. And for once in history, first in history, Nigeria law actually works against the Igbo man, actually. We saw how they went to court immediately. He's already been caught. He's already been sentenced, remanded in prison. Bam, it happened. But we saw how MC Oluomo, everything that happened prior to all that, nobody want to talk about it. And you still think that as a Biafran, as an Igbo man, you have any dignity left. The insult is too much. Man, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much. I want to second on what you said before, Comrade Ajere. Ndị Igbo anaghị agba ọsọ ma mmiri apịara fa ụtarị. Ọ bụrụ mmiri mafa, ịma o nwere mmiri na-apịa ụtarị. Ndị Igbo anaghị agba ọsọ ma ọ bụrụ na mmiri. If the rain is not beating an Igbo man very hard, he's not going to run. He will tell you, don't worry, oh yeah, it will stop. Oh yeah, it will stop until that train come with chipping, sun, needle, and dagger before you throw an Igbo, or before you see an Igbo man start to prepare to run. That is exactly what is happening to us now. Coming to the sit at home, it is high time we make it open. Now, we are not pleasing anybody. It has to be enforced. We will always target it must be enforced. Then we are not, see, we have passed that stage of trying to please anybody. We are not pleasing nobody. US is not ready. UK is part of it. Nobody is ready until we get something done by ourselves. So I second that. Every time we have sit at home, we add that it must be enforced. Because this 0.000.000.001 cannot hold us down any longer. We have to keep moving. We have to do something. We have to break the camel's back. We have to. I gave it okay. Maybe if somebody mentioned, I think it's a comrade, Jere mentioned these Connie man that you guys call Abaribe. You see, I am not a praise singer. All this while, since he was making, I keep watching him. The only question I ask him before he blocked me is, where are your children? He blocked me. And he knew why I asked him that question. He knew why I asked him, what is the position of your wife? What is the position of your children? I mean, yes, you bail Mazin Nandekan and this and that. Be honest. What is the position of you? Don't you have a wife? What is the position of your wife? Why is he not talking? Like so many people are not talking. So my point here is that we have to target in force. We must. We are in a liberation. We are not struggling anymore. I don't want anybody to use that word any longer. We are not struggling. We are full. We are men. We are Biafrans. We can never struggle. Those that are struggling, let them keep struggling. We are in a liberation phase. We are liberators. We are going to liberate ourselves. And we are going to liberate ourselves. We are not doing it for anybody. And I thank God, I thank Elohim, because in every movement, in every liberation, in everything we do in this life, the international, whatever they are international, I don't pay attention to them. But when time comes, they're going to ask you, who is your leader? Somebody has to take the mantle. So that is why I always second, I always support anybody doing the right thing. And it happens that we are now well organized and we are going to get much better. The Biafran government in exile, I believe you me, is the best thing that all of us and Simon Ekpa have done, and with Umuada, I will be very, very sincere to you, because that is long overdue. That is long overdue. That was what Mazen Nandekan was about to do. But he looked at the back and saw a whole lot of wolf at his back. And he looked front and began to cry. I need men. I need men. I need men. I will not forget those cries. I can make you feel. And we must do something. Yes, somehow, partially, we have disappointed Mazen Namdekano as we spoke in the other space. But the thing there is that we need to now redeem those things we thought that we have failed. We need to begin to redeem ourselves. We have to begin to do something, because that man there in that hole where there is no light, where there is no phone. When I'm saying this now, people don't pay attention to that. There is no light. In fact, Nigeria in Aso Rock. They don't have light in Abuja, not to talk of Mazin Nandikano, an enemy to Nigeria, holding him and putting him. Let us pause a minute and think about it. The kind of place they will keep this man, an innocent man for nothing. And all of us are here. No, we are doing something. But many of them are down there, burning children, carrying their children to court to show Mazen Namdekan, Kobi Bawanian, or Kobi Bawanian, right? You know, so I'm going to yield, because even the no be too much.
Thank you.
My heart is broken on a daily basis. But
Thank
again,
you.
we need to do something. We must enforce this. That is my point, and I yield from here. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Thank you. And before I
Thank
pass
you,
the
my
mic
brother.
back to Ifani, there's something somebody said once on our space. He said the Nigerian government broke every law known to man to kidnap Mazen Namdekano. Every law, even still breaking the law to keep him. And to get Mazen Namdekano out, we have to also do the same. And I second that. And I believe that's because they don't. How are they still keeping Mazen Namdekano in Nigeria? They've broken every law known to man. So we have to do the same thing to also get him out. Anybody that's coming here and telling you that the court will do something, that Jesus Christ will come from heaven and then release Mazen Namdekano, you're going to be praying till your knees crumble. Go ahead, Ifai.
Thank you so much, my brother, Ogodoman. I want to say a few things on the things that you said. Then we'll listen to this music that will also contribute immensely to what we are discussing today. Please, Hero V, unmute yourself. That's an echo coming from your side. Thank you so much. Hero V, unmute yourself. Who's that? Is that coming from Hero V? Thank you so much. What I want to say is, ndị Igbo si na ọ na-eme asọkata eze anyị ekpuru nkata n'isi gwu ya okwu. And ndị Igbo si na ọ na-eme alụsị kpakarịa ike gosi osisi eji wepụ ya. It's high time we redeem the time, just like my brother Gadaman just said. The days ahead are evil. We have to break every corridor. Everything breakable. Aha agbazi egwu aka data ego. Egwu abaga egwu nchichipụ anya, ha agbazi aka data ego. Aha agbazi aka ajawa gịsịrị na ịma agba. Isi na-agbazi ife anyị na-agbazi kịta na ka anyị dị sure na egwu anyị bịara n'ọnahọ n'iyi ya na agbara ya agba. That is what we are doing now. And that is why everything must be put, all arsenal must be put to what we are doing so that our leader will come out and Biafra will be here for us. Let's listen to this, our brother's song. It has a lot on what we are discussing. Then we'll give mic to those that are raising their hand. Please bear with us. Is one of the things that we are doing so that the house will not be boring. Let's listen to this. It's coming.
Manajara wankenu uzuacha ibudene no ponto idamba vina kachiazu oganiru aroma ka onye nkolobu onye garabada onye rubabo Would you on the Buaji San? Abachale for Gabelo, of Ludika Kagi for Kalu, Bonu Mengua Putoko Compula, Bonya Yashino Gumakana, Eba Manifa no Chagalupa, Bojion the Chao, where in the Salu. Onwe funalu no na jaibu. My good go to no bombere. Utuba kondo jebu jabani aba. Anaso kondo jebu mamu. Mbengana ngana. Manuel Ajono, Ojisi Anyoko, Adurano, Kauli, and Chia, Sinabugi, your one gotala, don't work and Nana, work at Nuna, work and Elinu there. Agakata, walk to get your Madike, or you can put me on the Opportunity Kajike, Nanta Jobini, Bujagalu, Uganita Kota Buruna Mabuba, Rumi, Jajala, Okonabuito Lugo, Olomo Veginaru, Camalone de Luguopoto, Gopunu Kagariga Quipopunisi, Ago Aluno Wilbutana Majolo, Originally for those people you do. Ago Gatabunya, you one in there. Anyato Manduluna Bagili. Ajo Nachula Kalaka, Osinambuda Pujebe no Chicken. Oba Corchania Baguye, all your fools, Yanaya will never. Naya got on it, I think even and you are right, you ever manare, Buafimaka. I didn't look at the Obabumbu. Katia Chalu, you don't know Yabalai. Ego si you what they know. She was in a way, also go you. Seven men Kabula in Navamu. When no go. I don't know, no, Nakoria. Okoji, you gonna watch. I know they are who can know. I walk on Kata, Jajalu, a monkey working a moon, Jajalu, and a man on Ubo, Jajalu, I'm a boy, I'm with an hero, Jajalu, when you yamala, the rich and rich, Jajalu, yeah, when you book together, when I walk, I told you again, Jajalu, we got yourself one. That you do an adjustment. Couldn't have been Omoma to the got to make what you can ban with the Kubu Abu Tarabusia. There you run and the Yama. Ese Bacanaru, Jajalu, Jajalu, Dibu never thought that you, Jajalu, Jajalu, make any Maron, Jajalu, Guru of the Camaro, Chinkata, Jajalu.
Thank you, my brothers. Thank you. Thank you so much. This song has a lot to say to what we are saying today. Ineche gibo kapro mmụọ nkakwu. Ineche gibo onye ji aka gị lee Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ineche ema mmadụ niile atụkwasị gị obi na ọgụ nwa ya eweta nyanwụ Biafra. Mmiri ji nwayọ wee na-eru n'igwe. Ọgbọ ofekeyari. The restoration of Biafra ji nwayọ na-akpụ konyo na-akpụdobe nso. Mana those people na-enweghị nke ọma atọrọ mara ofeke don't understand that it's time for us to redeem the struggle.
Please let me refresh, please. 1 minute, let me just refresh because I see it's cracking. All right. Refresh. Let's go back.
Be a better feature, so that police will stop killing you, so that army will stop their molestation, so that the government will no more use you as a commodity. You must have to sit at home. It doesn't matter. Our PM already said that you can no longer think for yourself. Those that are capable, that is in this Biafra Republic government in exile, will think for you what is wise and more benefiting to you, because it's obvious you don't know what will benefit you anymore. And these men and women, able-bodied men and women,
Thank you, Ogonoman. Yeah, here also. Thank you. That's what we are doing. We have to be shooting the gun from every corner.
Thank you, everyone.
Shooting in Twitter, shooting in YouTube, shooting in Facebook. We are live on Facebook, live on Twitter, live on
a lot of
YouTube.
things. Then
Everywhere.
let our brothers and sisters that are raising up their hand go. My brother Ralph, you're welcome back. And I saw Biafra Voice. Biafra Voice, you're highly welcome. Okay, Exodus is also back here. Exodus, you're welcome. Our own minister will love you.
Yeah, did you ask me something? If I
shout out to us, even if it's a second. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Please, let's continue.
Okay, no, go ahead. Let's go ahead.
Thank you.
I will be with us for another 15 minutes,
sir?
Because we have fundraising tonight. Let everyone that is watching us remember that our fundraising will be on in a few hours from now. So I need to. Okay, no, go ahead. Let's go ahead. Some things up. I will be with us in 15 minutes, and then for another 15 minutes because we have fundraising tonight. Let everyone that is watching us remember that. Our fundraising will be okay. Then I'll hang on. Then if I'm going to round up, maybe in half an hour. If we can round up in half an hour, let's do that.
Okay.
Minutes, and then I will leave to do what in half an hour.
It's all right. We'll even soon round up.
Okay, then I'll hang on. Then if I'm going to round up, maybe in half an hour. All right. If we can round up,
yes, in an hour time, we'll 20 minutes, and then I'll leave. Thank you.
What in half
an hour?
This is
4:18. In once it's 5 o'clock, we are shutting it down so that everybody will get ready to join the.
All right. Okay, I will not wait till then. Anyway. I'll just do with us for 20 minutes and then I'll leave. Thank you.
It's okay. The first, please call the next speakers. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Williams, unmute yourself. 3 minutes, please. Williams, if you're here. If not, Hero, unmute yourself.
Hello. Good evening. Yeah. Am I being heard?
Yeah, William, go ahead. We can hear you. 3 minutes.
Thank you very much. I greet everybody, especially Pastor Baba, the man that interviewed me and proved me the first time I appeared in the public space like this. Now, let me start by saying that Martin Nandekalo will come out for 11th. And if he doesn't come out that 11th, I will be in court myself to bring him out. It's a promise, because God have already told me that he is out. You know, whenever I speak by the word of God. Our sister commanded the zoo to release him last 4 days. The day we had a program on the Fulani stooge, that is the late Muhammadu Buhari, apologizing to the Nigerians. Our sister who hosted that program that day commanded them by the power of the Holy Spirit, by the power of Chukwuka Biama, to release Master Nandekalo immediately, not to the next minute. He said immediately. And that day, he was released. Now, this song that was played now, I want to upgrade it by adding an addendum by way of song.
Please just give me 3 seconds to sing that song, which is ihe anyị na-eme bụ ihe mmụọ, onye anyị na-achụrụ aja bụ oke mmụọ. Ihe anyị na-eme bụ ihe mmụọ, onye anyị na-achụrụ aja bụ oke mmụọ. This song is born by the revelation God gave me now. As I'm speaking to you, He gave me this song to sing. And because of the good thing He has done shown to me today, which is already He has shown me Martin and the Carlo on 3 occasions being with me, even eating together in the 2nd occasion. Now we are here, and the Martin and the Carlo is with us. By 11th of next month, me, myself, Williams, will be in court, Supreme Court, and I will come out with Martin and the Carlo that day. But the truth is that he will be out before that day. Why I'm saying this is because I want to write my name on the history of Biafra on gold, so that my children will know that yes, their father stood for Biafra, having joined this struggle or this liberation since 2001 in Aba, before near First Road, close to Ariana Market, during Masop. As a student of the university, I had the flag of Biafra on my car. After 2 weeks, it was stolen. I don't know who stole it, and I was driving it all the way in the eastern land. So, my brothers, go and start celebrating. Biafra is here. I'm the only person that say Biafra is here since 2012 when I joined the Mazin and the Carlo. I'm the only person that writes Biafra is here. I've even been mocked by my Nupe classmate at the law school of Kano that is working with the DSS. He told me sarcastically last month that I have been saying that Biafra is here and I'm still in the zoo. I told him that he shouldn't worry that Biafra is here. And my brothers and sisters, I can categorically tell you that Biafra is here. Go and start celebrating. Biafra is here. We must continue. The fire must keep on burning because our leader, Prophet Mazen and the Ohamadike one, is out. And I also use this opportunity to thank our Prime Minister. I call him the hand of God. I also call him Ebube Dike. Ojukwu is the Dike. Nnamdi Kanu is Ohamadike. Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, is the Ebube Dike. So, Biafra is here. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We know that Biafra is here. We've been, a lot of people have been saying that. And I love you, my brother. And I know we all know that Biafra is here, but we have to do what's needed, what's necessary. I'm not disputing anything that you say. I believe you, and I believe that God of Biafra speak to you. But I'm one of those that I'm sick and tired of people telling me that Biafra is here. I want it now. Somebody that has told me that Biafra will come this year, and that's the person I will follow. We are sick and tired of somebody every day. I see Biafra will come. We know that it will come. The insult is too much. We want Biafra today, so that we can all go home and have a semblance of dignity as human beings. Our dignity has been stripped away from us all. We don't have, as a Biafran, as an Igbo man, you have no dignity left. So we understand that Biafra is here, my brother. And we all say amen, and he said to that. But we want it right now. No more, it's here, it will come, I see it coming. No, we've gone past that stage. We will bring Biafra. If we don't see Biafra, we will physically go and bring Biafra. That's what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said. Let me go and get Biafra. We will physically go and do what's necessary for Biafra to come. We will bring it. We are tired. If you guys are not tired of the killing, Edo State today, you have IDPs in Edo State. If for those that don't know that, there's IDP people that villages that people no longer live in Edo State. Bini, they will tell you, oh, it can happen in Lagos, it will never happen in Benin or be Lagos or something. There's a saying that they normally say. Today, there are people, there are communities that nobody even lives in. You have Fulanis living there. And you think it will not happen to in Biafra land. If not for ESN and Liberation Army, you think that we won't have the IDP scattered all over Biafra land. We are tired of Biafra. Biafra, we will go and bring it because the insult is too much. And we know that God of Biafra, God of Manson Namde Kanu, the God that sent Simon Ekpa to us all, will never put us to shame. But we have to do what is necessary for Biafra to come. Nobody's gonna sit in their living room and Biafra will be handed to them. Freedom there is a price for freedom, and the price for freedom is your life. That's why when you get freedom, you cherish it and you don't let it escape. You don't throw it away. You cherish it because people die for freedom to come. Freedom doesn't just get fallen and God will hand you freedom because he loves you. We understand we are the God's most favorite people. We understand that. We don't disagree. God loves us all. We agree. If Israel, they have to fight for their freedom, what makes us different? We will go and get Biafra this year, whatever it takes, anything it takes. We will never take anything off the table. Everything needs to be on the table for Biafra to come. Main speaker, famous link. Actually, hold on, famous link. Kennedy, unmute yourself. Before Kennedy, Onyeka.
Well, good day, everyone.
Bring you in. You're always having this problem. Look at what you do. Go and update your Twitter account. Go and update the Twitter account. Go to your Play Store. You type in Twitter account. You search for Twitter. It will bring it up. You click on it. It will ask you to update. You update it so that it will be allowing you to speak. Maybe the version you're using have been updated. You are always having this issue. You request for mic and the mic will not come to you. Please go and update your Twitter account. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
3 minutes. Kennedy, 3 minutes. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you, everyone. And I really appreciate everyone speaking. And we all, as I can see, everybody is saying the root cause why MNK is still in detention. Where I want to make a comment is from a brother who mentioned up to 4 people that are holding our leader down. And that is absolutely true. But the only thing that I don't agree there is the Radio Biafra being circulated on ground. No, that is not true. People don't listen to Radio Biafra again. The people on ground don't listen to Radio Biafra again. The people that are holding Nnamdi Kanu is quite sure that you made mention of. The wife, his siblings, the DOS. If everyone can remember the first directive our leader gave, if the so-called DOS, if they are really fighting for freedom, they are really fighting for freedom, they respect our leader wish, they respect our leader's command, they wouldn't have even wasted a minute to make sure that that order is being carried out. Our leader is the one that is in DSS dungeon. He knows what he's fixing. He knows what is going on. He knows what is going to happen. That was why he gave that directive. I pity for those that are still following the DOS. I pity for especially his family members. I am so ashamed, especially the wife. I am very much ashamed. So ashamed. I thank Biafrans back home that are doing everything possible to see that the sit-at-home work, come to light. And I also thank them for sitting at home, especially the Mondays. We must put more effort to it. All Biafrans, wherever you are, back home, it is our own responsibility to make sure that this sit at home, nobody comes out. Even if your neighbor is coming out outside, whatever you have, unleash it on that your neighbor.
30 seconds.
Everybody must be at home. Thank you, and I yield my mind. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Please, as you speak, after speaking, just drop down. That way we know people that have spoken, the space will be closing. Jane, a female voice. Jane, unmute yourself. 3 minutes. If Jane is not here, we go to Famous Link. Famous Link, unmute yourself.
Please, sorry, I'm here. Sorry.
All right, Jane. 3 minutes, please.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning from my side. I want to talk about the question: who do you think is still keeping MK? So, for me, I think those that are still keeping MK are some of those lawyers that want political solution. Some of those lawyers that want IPOP to be a political party. Some of those lawyers that want to interfere between, or they want to be a mediator between Nigerian government and the IPOP. Those people that are still keeping MK are those people that have they brag they have numbers of all the whole politicians in Nigeria they can call. Those that can come and make noise at the back, that they are looking, or there's something that they are wanting to. For example, when they were shouting the poison MK, they came out on Radio Biafra, they said, I want everywhere to be burned down, this, that. No, they just want a call behind the back so that they can ask them, what do you want? How can we settle you? To me, those people are using MK as a means of getting connection, getting contact, and a means of making money. They don't want him to come out because they are enriching themselves with MK situation. They don't want him to come out because they want to be the leader of that IPOP political party. They don't want him to come out because they are making money out of MK. So to me, those set of people or those groups are the reason why MK is still in detention. They don't want him to come out because they are reaching themselves. They want to be the leader. They want to be the mediator. If Nigeria keeps on going, maybe in the next 2 years, you will see some of them coming out as a member of one political party, looking for one political position or the other, because they want famous. They're using him for famous. They're using him to threaten Nigerian government so that their bank will be full of money. Their bank accounts will be getting fatter and fatter. So to me, that's my own say, or who I thought they have hands in kidnapping of MK, and they have hands in MK still being in detention. So I'm asking everybody in Biafra land to adhere to the sit-at-home order, because freedom is not given, it's taken. Those people in Sudan, they're sitting at home. They are war there. Those people in Ukraine, they're sitting at home. When there is COVID, everybody sat at home for 2-3 months.
30 seconds.
So to me, that's my own take. Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, my sister, for that wonderful opportunity. Please always come up and speak to our people. Jane, we always love the female voices. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mazi Ifechukwu, unmute yourself. 3 minutes.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Thank you, the first and the five. Thank you, those who have spoken, and our ministers who are here with us today. I thank you all, and I say may Chukwuka continue to strengthen and bless us. Yeah, regarding the topic of today, who do you think is still keeping a MNK? Yeah, we all have touched the main point. Whoever that we believe that directly and indirectly still keeping our leader. Yeah, we all know all that, and even from the wife to the symbols to the DOS to the lawyers and all. Yeah, we know, we all know that, and it is now in our hands to do the needful. Our leader. Remember what our leader said on certain time in his broadcast, that an Igbo man is the only people who, if you taught them how to do bad, they will do bad more than you. If you taught them how to do good, they will do good to the highest. So that's how Igbo man. And when our brother, the first, said that he believed that it's Igbo man that even sold Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is what myself have been believing, that is Igbo man that is a problem of himself, So what we are saying now is the enforcement of sit at home. Even all these our so-called brothers and sisters, that the minority, those in minority trying to pull us back. Many of them call themselves Christians, and when you ask them, even the Jesus they are following, they believe they are following. Is he not a freedom fighter? Because I went to a church. Whenever I'm in Biafra land, I go through to churches. I don't care who they are. I go to churches. I try to get opportunity to speak to the people, and I gather many of children, and I teach them the history of Biafra, and let them know that Biafra is coming, So whenever I find myself in Biafra land, I do many of all those, So now, they don't believe that, they don't understand that Jesus is a freedom fighter, is somebody who came to save, is a savior, And the same position is what the same position
We have
that
1 minute, okay?
our leader, is today. So what you see many of our people doing, they don't understand that even the Israelites, they sat at home when God told Moses to tell the children of Israel to sit at home, that the angels of death will pass. So this is what the same thing we are letting our people know, that if you don't sit at home, Nigeria will continue to happen to you. We are not the one killing our people, because we can't kill our own, our land forbid this. Even the spirit of Biafra forbid this. But if you come out, if you don't want your family, if they come out, Nigeria will keep happening to them, and that's how it
Thank
is.
you.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you. Thank you.
I thank you all for the good work, and I say may Chukwu Kadoma continue to bless us.
It's Daberachi is here. Daberachi, if you're here, unmute yourself. Daberachi, Gloria is also here. Nemeka, Daberachi, unmute yourself. We're trying to make sure everybody is able to speak before we round up. Daberachi, if you can hear my voice. All right, Daberachi is not here. Sister Gloria, unmute yourself. Can anybody hear me? Gloria, unmute yourself. Please, if you have already spoken, please allow chance for those that haven't spoken so that they can speak. Gloria is not here. Nemeka.
I speak now. Okay,
Biafran Queen is
All right.
here. I think that's Biafran Queen.
All right, Gloria, go ahead.
Thank you
Yeah,
Rap, for
Biafra
correcting
Queen.
this. This thing, please, you should be used to it. Uh-huh.
Well, I
media
mean,
has
it's
spoken.
not my fault. You always change name every day. The
I
other
don't
day we
change
saw
I've
Amaka.
never changed name.
We
This is
saw
the
Amaka
only time
today.
I
We
change name.
saw.
This your horn. This I don't know if it's Agbo or whatever. He's making you not to be seeing clearly.
That's a dragon. That's the head of a dragon. Our prime
Okay,
minister.
but our own dragon that Mazi Simon is seeing clearly. Why are you not seeing clear? Because he's a Biafran Queen. Correct it, or else Mazugo will be angry with you.
Please, Biafra Queen, unmute yourself.
Okay, he's omitted already. My people, good afternoon. Actually, good morning from here. Good afternoon from your location. Appreciate you all. We are moving forward. Ifani, the host, thank you. Pastor Vam. That's what I want to hear. They vam them anyhow. I am seeing our honorable, the most honorable information, true information minister of Biafra Republic.
But wait, why is our minister not accepting the phone?
I don't know.
Is the madman holding him back so long?
No, this madman cannot succeed because they have been lying against us all this while.
Madman is giving him advice.
Now we have the true information minister. Hey, I salute you. My salute, my cap up for you.
Biafra Queen. Biafra Queen. May you not go receive advice from Lai Mohammed.
No, never. Nana, this one will flog him, eh? This one will flog him. Twitter, Elon Musk, please. We recognize the only prime minister that the only information minister that said the truth. He's the only one that anything he says he stands. Any other one is counterfeit. We move. I salute you and congratulations, my brother. You deserve it. But please don't finish your soul, but you know what I mean. Okay. So let's get to the topic. To me, my own is always different. So I have list of people that are holding Nnamdi Kanu, but I will just cut it short. The first people that are holding Nnamdi Kanu are Britain, because he is the citizen of United Kingdom. Holding that passport alone, I thought he made different. I thought that's the reason why people want to travel abroad and want to become a citizen, because he's authentic. So them keeping quiet at this point, because Nigerian government cannot do anything otherwise from what the Britain will say. Because remember that this Nigeria is a company of Britain, right? So they control it. They are the head. So they are number one. We're partially not really number one, but let's put them in number one, because by this time they're supposed to have actually released a statement, say something that will really, move forward in releasing their citizen. Number two, people that are holding Nnamdi Kanu was the person who initially, first person that utilized his account to tweet that Nnamdi Kanu is coming on air to broadcast, why he was already being held and was tortured, or they are torturing him as even he was tweeting. That particular person that used the account is the one holding Nnamdi Kanu up till now. People says that included his family. Well, the person who actually utilized his account is one of his family members. And his wife, somebody will tell me, please don't talk about her. She's under threat. She's this, she's that. No problem. But this woman had Twitter space. Do you know what it would have meant if she used her Twitter space to just say something
about her husband? If they threaten you, did they also not know that you are the wife of this man, that you have the power? You are in the UK. If they threaten your family back home, you make it open. If you don't want to make it open, say something. You cannot be sleeping for since 2 years. Your husband has been, they captured him. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu family, number 2 suspects that are keeping our leader till now. Number 3, which I will put number 1, but I know why I put Britain number 1. Number 3 is the DOS, those people occupying the office Mazi Nnamdi Kanu elected them to. You know, he made mention that, he said something that when he's not there, Chike Edoziem will be the right person, until he decided to shuffle the office, you know, when they realized that he was going to, you know, change things from the office, they kidnapped him. DOS, you people are the one holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because you know what you did. Which means if he comes out today, you guys know that you are in soup. Another people that are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are those Ukumangolo lawyers that think that they are doing things, but they're not doing something. Please return his case study if you're no longer fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You guys are now happy fighting for Nigerian position. We already knew from onset that you guys don't belong to Biafra. So all those you are doing is formality. The lawyers that are not fighting for Nnamdi Kanu, they know their names. Ndu Kumangoro, Umu Chineke, and their co. They are the one holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because they know that when they knew that the governors in the Southeast have rounded him up, and they still went ahead and kept silent. All of them are the one holding Nnamdi Kanu because they know if he comes out, Yawa will cast. Who else is holding Nnamdi Kanu? You and I, who, well, we all know ourselves, but I want to put it like that, so it will be us. All of you that are fighting Simon Ekpa, our prime minister, for what he's doing. You are the one, in fact, potentially holding Nnamdi Kanu not to come out. You know why? Do you know the reason why Nnamdi Kanu was actually kidnapped in the first place? If you know why he was kidnapped, then look towards the direction where Simon is going. Is he actually trying to fulfill that so that they will see that the reason kidnapping our leader is useless? Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped so that you and I will no longer go to Biafra land. There will be nothing like Biafra in this surface of earth. It should be wiped and erased with a marker, close or tipes, close, nothing like Biafra again. And Simon, our prime minister, took up from where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left. He quickly realized the reason why they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu, and he quickly decided to occupy that position so that it won't be empty. He's doing the work so that Biafra, they will be seeing that Biafra is a reality. And you can see that the zoo are also reporting that Biafra is reality through Simon Ekpa. And all of you autopilot, genuine one that are fighting, standing beside him. So if you're fighting Simon and fighting what he's doing, let me tell you, brothers and sisters, you are not what to be called a Biafra because you want Nnamdi Kanu to die and Biafra to also die. This is where I'm going to close it. So when you are asking who is holding Nnamdi Kanu, you that is fighting Simon for what he's doing, you are the one holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you're not just holding Nnamdi Kanu, you are holding Biafra not to come. Nda agitator, God bless you. Career agitators, thank you for the opportunity and continue. God bless you all.
Thank you, Gloria. You know what you said is what we've been saying all day, and like I said, we are no longer going to allow 0.0001% to now detect how us we live our life, because enough is enough. We cannot allow them to keep sabotaging, to keep destroying, to keep holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's why I say that if it's my opinion, you see this sit at home, everybody must sit at home. If you don't like it, move to the north. If you don't like it, go to Yoruba land. It doesn't matter. opinion, doesn't matter. I said it time and time again. Freedom fighting is not democracy. You either in, there is a hierarchy, and the hierarchy is the government of Biafra, and everybody follows. There is no, oh, this is how I want to do it. You don't like it, you jump off board. That's just how it is. It's plain and simple.
Thank you.
And that's how it is.
Look at the time of
Thank you.
the first. There's something we need to do now. I know Exodus is going to take some time, but let's try and limit the time we're going to take. We are supposed to end it by 5, and it's about 9 minutes to 5 o'clock. If there's a way we can make this 5 o'clock work, I will appreciate it. If at all want to extend it, let's not extend it more than 5 minutes. So Exodus, please don't take more than 5 minutes in your submission. And then every other person that have their hands up, we're going to take it 60 seconds, and then we're going to call this a day. So Exodus, you take your time, and then I'm going to be having my bell to take the 60 seconds. Exodus, if you can make it less than 5 minutes, it will be wonderful. Please do that. Thank you.
Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. So won't you help to sing? Yes, I must tell you, we are the one holding our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is time we double our efforts, I tell you. Nobody can release him except you and I. That is why we must double our efforts. Our time, we no longer have time here, so I just have to draw the line here. We must double our efforts. Thank you very much. Thank you, my brothers. We must continue.
Wow.
Thank you very much. That,
Wow.
that was a quick one, unlike our Exodus, our strong man. Thank you very much. You are wonderful. Now we're going to be strict with our 60 seconds. Let me see how intelligent our Biafrans are. In 60 seconds, let's see what we can do with it. I'm right here with my bell. Let's go with it.
All right, let's do Mighty Dot. Mighty Dot, go ahead.
Hello, I greet you, the gods and goddesses. Due to the time constraint, I'm not going to say what I wanted to say, but instead I'll use my 60 seconds to lay a curse upon these people, just like our brother. We are the holding we have the power. In those days, our ancestors, when you commit evil, evil will befall you. What happened to us? And I'm going to lay a curse upon them. I don't want to know who they are, whether it's the lawyers, whether whoever that is holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Biafra land. As long as you are from Biafra and your umbilical cord was buried in the land of Biafra, I lay a curse on you with the umbilical cord of all those over 2 million of children that were massacred. Their umbilical cord was buried in the land of Biafra. And as you, who has a hand in holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and your umbilical cord is buried in the land of Biafra, by the supremacy of Okike, I lay a curse upon you with the spirit of Oye, with the spirit of Afo, with the spirit of Onko, which is the fourth element of the existence of humanity. I lay a curse on you. Wherever you are, may curse before you. You will fall. This insult is too much. I lay a curse on every single one.
Thank you.
Thank you. He said,
Thank you.
I was trying to speak because I believe so much in that cause. And let everybody unmute yourself together and say "Ise" as I will hit this bell 3 times to confirm the cause. Unmute yourself, everyone, and say "Ise."
He said, the most die. He said, suffer.
All right.
Ekpenta ga-agbafa ncha n'otu from A to Z. Ekpenta leopard, that is ọ ga-agbaba ncha from A to Z. Ọkọ junction ga-egbuba ncha.
Thank you.
All
right, who's the next person to speak, please? We have the Biafra 247.
Biafran voice 247. Yeah, I don't know how your 5 minutes is gonna work
One
around.
of our minister is here. Let's see if he can do his own with 3 minutes, please.
Ndewono. Ụmụ Chineke. Hey, my queen, Biafra queen, how are you? You see, anybody when they tackle you for this, your name, title, tell me, now me go fight up. It be like saying at the first, it be the person where they fight you for this, your name. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I get the first message, I go give up. Don't worry. Thank you, everyone. Everyone, all protocol observes. I see that we are running out of time. Well, there is one thing we must do. You see, when you don't work, you know they see the money. You work, the money they miss. You know what you go do? No, they put that money inside the pocket. Find one box where no get hole, where hand they no go enter. They put them. So that if that money miss, you must see from where that money miss. What am I saying? I am saying that we have been working towards the freedom of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu for so long. And it's like all we have been doing is just useless. But if you ask me, it's just one common thing. Let us forget this elders, politicians and this, because we have what it will take to destabilize the so-called governors forum, politicians, elders, whoever, whatever. And what is it? We don't need anybody using Radio Biafra to say again, to counter the order from our prime minister. Now, if you look all this while, whenever we say sit at home, is these same people that will come using Radio Biafra to counter the order sit at home, telling people Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said don't sit at home. But now it is clean and clear. Any other person from this moment that will come out to counter whatever our prime minister says that sit at home is the solution to freedom for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and that mumu, that mole in the hole come out, can't tell you say don't sit at home, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, then we will know it plainly, openly, purposefully. You are doing it for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu not to come out. Now it is no longer sit at home for restoration of Biafra. It's not sit at home for whatever, but sit at home for the freedom of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB, the person that established that Radio Biafra you are using against him. Let us see you use that Radio Biafra against his liberation, against his freedom again. Then it will be clear to every Biafran that you all are the ones holding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I will not say much because I see we don't have time, but the people that has kept him there, I want it to be clear that Funanis don't have the power, the Ohanese and the politicians, they don't have the power. If only the Radio Biafra will not counter. We are not asking them to support us by telling people that sit at home is, let them keep their mouth shut and not use that Radio Biafra to counter what we are doing. This Radio Biafra is the reason and the only reason why they have to arrest Mazen Nnamdi Kanu at the first time that he imported transmitter. Let us remember and not forget this. So if anybody want to use this Radio Biafra against the freedom of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, let that person bear in mind that he will die unlawfully, unjustly, untimely. Let me just take it from here. Let me use my mic here. Thank you.
Thank you, Biafran voice. Thank you. So let's go. Who else is there? The only person raising the hand there is Famous. Famous, please take your 60 seconds, please.
Okay, my 60 seconds. My recognition goes to each and every one of you. Thank you so much. You have contributed vehemently into this platform. God bless you all, Biafrans. Everyone betraying Biafra and sabotaging our seats at home, God will punish all of them. And they are the reason why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is held captive. and you see all this, Hanez and Dibo, all of them that is holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the counter seat at home for his release. God will polish all of them. That's what I want to say. Thank you.
He
Thank you very
say,
much.
he
Thank you
say,
very
he
much.
say, if like say
So,
na pause for everybody.
Hero
If you have
Voice,
your 60
please
seconds, come and
unmute
let us.
yourself and do your 60 seconds.
Let me quickly round up because I greet you, Pastor Van Van Van, Biafran Voice, our sister Biafra Queen. We have all said it all. We all know those that are still keeping our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu there with the DSS. So my contribution here is that these people, they will never go unpunished. God will continue to punish them, since we have been laying curse on them, because the last three people who spoke last have been laying curse on these people. I will still end my own by laying curse on them. They will never go unpunished. God will punish all of them. And I want to encourage our people to support the sit at home. I want to encourage especially our people back home to support this sit at home. That is my submission for now. Thank you.
He say,
Who else is there? Is there no other hand that is raised?
Sister Stella.
Okay, Stella, please take your 60 seconds, please, Stella.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Good evening, everybody. So who do you think is still keeping MNK in solitary confinement? One is Britain. Two is UN. But you see, I want to, how do I say it? Because some are gripping him or gripping he's not coming out more than others. You understand what I mean? Some have upper hand in holding him behind more than others, because if not so, virtually almost everybody, almost not every, but almost everybody is holding him from not coming out. Number one, according to the scale of the gripping, or
remember, you have
according to
only
the scale
60
of holding.
seconds, and the way you are talking, you are going.
Okay, so we have Britain, UN, Nigerian police, Nigerian military forces, Nigerian special security forces. You remember those ones? Eastern governors, Eastern councillors, whoever that is not supporting Nigeria, whoever that is supporting Nigerian government is holding MNK. All fake MNK's lawyer. If you are told to sit at home and you don't sit at home, you are among those holding him back. All MNK's teaching, if you don't watch them and do them, you are among those holding him. And if you're not following the PM's instructions, you are among those holding MNK. And if you're not returning or retweeting the PM's tweets, you are among those helping you are among those that is holding MNK behind. So virtually almost everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you very much. All right. I think the last person here should be Amex. Amex, please just sum it up very quickly before we hand over to Ifeanyi. Amex, can you unmute yourself? Amex, is that not your name? That hand that is raised up there.
Okay. Oh, that's Biafra Valiant. Right. And then can you also give 30 seconds to Nemek? I don't think he's
okay,
spoken.
Amex, sum it up in 1 minute. Let me give the time to Nemeka too, please.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, you see, all these people that doesn't want to sit at home, if maybe their father, their parents, their sister are held unjustly and they told them to sit at home, they will sit at home. Even if it's for 2 months, they will sit at home. So they don't want to sit at home. In short, you know. So as they said before, the prophecy about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come to pass. They saw him as a puppy. Now they saw him as a puppy with a horn. The horn is Simon Ekpa. Now they saw dignitaries following him. These dignitaries are the Biafra government in exile and all the allies following him. So the time has come and nobody can stop it. The time is here. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nemeka. 30 seconds.
Nemeka,
Nemeka,
after
yourself.
Then Ifeanyi will close the meeting for us, please. Nemeka, go ahead, please, quickly. Nemeka Mukwanya.
All right, Nemeka seems like he's not here. Please remember that we have fundraising today. We're talking about people that are holding Mazen Namdekano. Remember, if you're still giving money to the saboteurs, to those that we have chased away, you are part of those holding Mazen Namdekano. If you're not donating money to ESN, you are part of those holding Mazen Namdekano. Come and contribute, put in however you have, however many you have, so that we can break the hand of the enemy and get their knees off our neck so we can all be free and become free people. Thank you. Thank you, guys. And over to you,
Yeah,
Ralph.
is Ifeanyi there? Where's our host?
Ifeanyi, are you here? Yeah,
Yeah,
he's here.
please, you have to close the meeting for us now, please. If I
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we done? Thank you so much. Sonny Abarawa is like he's very busy. Had he been, he's available. He will come and close the meeting for us as we go. But you've not given your closing remarks.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you. Should you talk? Then we give our closing remarks, and then myself and first, and then.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone that come to this space. God bless you all. As Nanti Amifaha Haroko Bata. Any ear that will be hearing something mustn't be big, like the hat that women used to wear or the hat that men used to wear. Everything has been said. All that we are gearing our thoughts to is that everything will be followed assiduously. Henceforth, every instruction will be carried out to the letter. When they say sit down, you sit. When they say stand up, you stand. It is for our good. It's not that anybody is trying to undermine your resolve, but for your tomorrow to be very beautiful and that of your children. Thank you so very much. May Elohim continue to bless you and remember to come to the fundraising. God bless you and thank you.
Thank you very much, Ifeanyi. We appreciate you for the time you create for this, space you always here. And I thank you for every one of you that has attended this space today. And those that think that we are coming here to maybe talk, you are going to see the action that will follow what we've been saying. And this time around, we are not joking about it. You are going to feel the impact of it. We have given you the deadlines, and failure to adhere to these deadlines, you will feel the impact. From the 8th of May, the sit at home will kickstart. If our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not released before then, you will feel the impact of it. And the fundraising will continue in very, very strong, mode. Those that have not been partaking in this fundraising, do not wait until you have that big money. A little drops will make the ocean. So no matter how little it is, just go to www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. That's where you put your fund for ESN. If you are finding it difficult, contact any one of us. Contact Sonny Akbarawa. Contact myself. Contact Biafra 247. Contact any of the media warriors. Contact us. We are going to get in to assist you to do that. And I appreciate you as a board member with special status from the information media and the communication of the Biafra Republic government in Ezra. Please, the first, give your final note, please.
Thank you, Biafrans. I think everything that has been said. I said it earlier. If you're not engaging in the fundraising, however little, you understand that when we lay this course, when we lay these courses on everybody, understand that you're gonna get your own share because you're not doing anything to help not the Biafran people, not the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So you will be here saying, he say, understanding that if you're not actively engaging and doing something for the restoration of Biafra and for the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the course will also follow you. And finally, just an announcement: if you're in the Texas area, if you're in Texas, DM me so we can add you to the WhatsApp group of those that are in Texas. Thank you, guys. Good afternoon, good night, and good evening. Over to you, Raf. Oh, Ifeanyi.
That was a very interesting one. Thank you so much, those of you that have been here on this other side of the social media. Thank you so much, my own beloved Helen Peters. Thank you so much, ING. Thank you so much, every one of you. I would have loved to stay longer here, maybe for another 10 minutes, but it's okay to call it a day for this Twitter space. And I appreciate you. Do you want me to give you the link? Maybe somebody would, maybe from here that couldn't join us on the Twitter space. Let me put up the link. I can spend another 10 minutes here. If you want to share with us from here to tell us what do you think, maybe you want to add more to those you think are still keeping Mazin Nnamdi Kanu in that DSS/DOS dungeon, because I don't call it DSS dungeon. I call it even DOS dungeon, because these people are encouraging these criminals, encouraging them to keep our leader, and we are not going to take it as a joke anymore. Let me allow one or two of you. I'm not going to pin it. I'm just going to put it on the comment section so that it will fly along for like 5 minutes. For like 5 minutes. For those of you on YouTube, will see the link there on YouTube. For like 5 minutes, you want to come in and tell us what you think. Those you think that are still holding Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, and what do you think we can do within this short space of time, because Mazin Nnamdi Kanu must be released on or before the 11th of May. On or before the 11th of May, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu must be released. He's the one that tells us to stop and we'll stop. He's the one that speaks and we'll listen. Even he is our prime minister and tell him do this or do that, he will listen. Every other person watch Kote Bomb. There's no authority in this world, no authority in this world. Not even Bill Gates. What is that? Bill Gates? What's the name of the president of USA? Joe Biden. Not even Joe Biden can tell our prime minister to stop and he will stop. Nobody. Only Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. So it will tell you the authority Mazin Nnamdi Kanu carry. It will tell you what we can do because of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Only Mazin Nnamdi Kanu can tell us to wait, we'll wait. He can tell us to sit down, we'll sit down. He can tell us to do this, we'll do that. Any other person I don't know what happened. The thing just even removed me. Anyway, it looks like our people you're already okay and you're satisfied with what you are satisfied with what we have done, what we have done with the Twitter space. Remember to come for the fundraising. And the fundraising will be broadcast live from here. And we are going to put the link on on all our handles while the fundraising will be on. And then you are going to come in. I'm going to be putting a call across to some of you that I have their number. Maybe you're not watching. So if you hear my call, it will mean that I am trying to remind you of the fundraising that will be coming up in a few hours from now. Yeah, the comment. Please, our prime minister have to make sure all the market chairmen in Biafra land must obey these 4 days sit at home. Please, yes. He sure will do that. He sure will do that. Everybody will be part of it. Everybody. Our prime minister will do that. He will inform everyone. Everyone will be a part of it. This particular sit at home we are going to be embarking on, it's not going to be like all these other sit at homes. You have, it's going to be very, very serious. Very, very serious. Because these people are trying to play game with the life of our leader. And we are not going to take that. We're not going to take that. We're going to be, that is extremely serious with this particular order to sit at home. Extremely serious. Thank you so much. Darling Dory, thank you for joining. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. May God bless our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who will soon come out from that DSS dungeon. May God bless our spokesperson and our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, who is going to ensure that that happens. And may God bless all our Umuada, all our media warriors, our Chief Minister of this media department, Mazi Akbarawa Soni. I appreciate you, and every one of you that are working together with every effort to make sure that this happens for us and our leader joins us in no distant time. May God bless you. We'll move. I remain your host from this side of the divide, Mazi Raphael Chemaka Jere, aka Pastor Vam. We'll move. See you soon.